Well, hello there, people. 'Tis I, Captain Steve. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you all here. Wow, we've got a blinking crowd in today, haven't we? Doing pretty darn freaking sweet. Righto, so let's have a little scroll up and see what we've got going on inside of the house. Brilliant. Is that muted? Yeah, better make sure. Cool. Righto, we've got Distortion first in, Marcel Bartes, Zenith Hellhammer. Oh, cool name, Zenith. Good at game. We've got OWG Game Reviews, Warfeet Christopher. We've got, who else we got in here? Dr. Pong, Scottish Rod, RJ Tablet, Ricey, Starship Emporium, heck yes. Well, Warfeet, there's quite a few good content creators in the house there. You've got some busy time putting in some links once Streamlabs wakes up. So, yeah, anyway, people, I've hit 22,000 subscribers. Is my mic level okay? I think everything's okay. I actually moved my mic away because it was picking up a nasal whistle from me and sometimes my joypad. Can you hear that? I think you probably still can because I was going a bit ballistic, but my mic is now a good distance away. So there we go. Yeah, mainly because you've got to use a lot of joypad on Elden Ring, haven't you? And I'm really enjoying Elden Ring. I've been looking for a disc plate for Elden Ring. Not seeing any decent ones that I really like at the moment. There's a couple of Bloodborne-y type ones, but nothing really for Elden Ring that leaps out. I've got a Destiny 2 one behind me up there as well, next to Darth Vader, which my brother got me for my birthday. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Destiny as well. I was actually considering getting the new update for Destiny and playing that. But anyway, a massive, great big thank you to all 22,000 of you that have been backing and supporting and watching and liking all my videos and channels, and thank you very much. It's freaking ace. Now, you may have noted, I've actually got some new icons. So let me pop on over to my podcast. There we are. And let's hit on up my channel. So if I just go to my channel, boom, pop on over there. Right, it's probably going to autoplay. No, it's not going to autoplay a video because I'm already live, isn't it? So I've got vlogs, plays, and talks. So what you're watching now is a talks type video. So I'm hoping to do more of these sort of things. You know, channel news, community news, gaming news. Maybe even do some stuff around the interweb, things that have interested me. It's like I watched a great film the other day on Netflix. If you got Netflix, Adam, it was a story of Adam or something like that. You know, it's got Adam in the title somewhere. But yeah, it's got the guy that plays Deadpool in it. Freaking great, freaking awesome. It had a very sort of Guardians of the Galaxy vibe to it. Excellent soundtrack. Beautiful combat. It was really well choreographed. Watch it. It's great. Captain Steve plays. So yeah, playing video games, obviously. At the moment, I'm playing a lot of Elden Ring. There's probably a few people out there saying, Captain Steve, when are you coming back to No Man's Sky? Yeah, I will be coming back to No Man's Sky. Mainly, the Expedition's running at the moment. Expedition 5. I've completed Expedition 5. I think I've got a playlist, actually, on my front screen here somewhere. So yeah, there we go, Expedition 5. I've got 9 videos in there, so if you are after content to do with the exobiology Expedition 5, hit up that playlist and it's got everything you need in there. It really has. It takes you all the way through everything. Any major ones, any ones that were fiddly to do, it's all in there, people. Check that out. So yeah. But yeah, a lot of the stuff that I've been uploading as of late has been Elden Ring. It's probably going to be that way until something happens when it comes to No Man's Sky. I will cover any Quicksilver items they drop in. I'll be doing the weekend missions as normal. Be doing the egg giveaways with Meogi, stuff like that. But yeah, it's going to be... I'm wondering whether they're going to drop in another expedition or whether there's going to be some sort of content update. I mean, there's a few things, isn't there, inside of the No Man's Sky verse that have tantalised the taste buds. We're going to get to No Man's Sky a little bit later because there are those freighter base parts that were left inside the game, probably by error by a dev, you know, just working on something. And I'm wondering whether that's the same with, you know, the multi-tool attachment that we got ages ago, the incinerator. It was something that they were working on. It might not ever be something that comes into iteration. We found the incinerator years ago. Have we got it now? No, we fudging haven't. So these freighter parts might not amount to anything. But yeah, well, I've talked about them now. I've got, I can look for some videos on the freighter parts and we'd hit them up. There's some good videos out there. There's one by GT Apex that's covered them off. We'll see if we can find that a bit later on. Anyhow, let's go through some of these tabs because it's been a bit of a journey. Getting to 22k. So yeah, this is a stream that you guys are all in right now. So Nella Doodle in the house, hello there. Power Groove in the house as well. 22k subs. You are getting very big. Thank you all for going on gaming. Nice one. You are still one of the greatest No Man's Sky streamers. Well, thank you. Arigato. Thank you very much. Arigato, back to you. Yeah. Pizza ready in 10 minutes. Oh, don't say anything interesting until then. Okay, well, sorry, buddy. I've just had some sausage rolls. They were freaking delicious. They really were. Right, okay. Anyhow, my journey. So this is my 4K subs video. So let me just hit that play on this one for you guys. Hopefully you can hear that. My old logo! My old logo!
Come and visit Liquidator Yadomq at a trading post.
I used to be rocking around in this ship. This was my favourite ship. This was my go-to ship. This is the Anvil of Destiny. What a beautiful ship it is. And it served me well. I even done like a meetup for Anvil type looking ships. Let me just increase the quality. So there we are.
Post fairly near to you if you've got portal glyphs. Heck yes. Because being liquidated right now is the Anvil of Destiny. This glorious little yellow fighter boasts a droid that speaks over 50 languages. Heck yes! The maneuverability of this little fighter is second to none. It has a frickin' awesome pulse drive system, and as you can see here, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 engine units. Heck yes! And we also have a catalytic conversion type engine for its tritium. This thing fires on all 3 cylinders. Heck yes! This ship has a very retro-esque type feel and has exposed ducting and piping. As you can see here, all the detailing is on display and it looks freaking awesome! Heck yes! We also have a fine and dandy nose fin, and this helps for turning on a hat pin. Heck yes! And this ship wouldn't be a fighter without supreme firepower. And look at this thing. It looks like a hairdryer, but it packs a frickin' punch. Heck yes! And what would a ship be without the most reliable of landing gear? This one boasts state-of-the-art landing gear. Heck yes! That was a lot of heck yeses for one ship. So yeah, why not come and grab yours today without delay? That was the Anvil of Destiny. And yeah, it's being liquidated right now. So come and visit. Heck yes! As long as you've got the units, we've got Liquidator Yadomq waiting for you. So come on down and speak to Yadomq as quickly as you possibly can, because he has trading to be done. The Anvil of Destiny comes in various classes. You may have to wait a little while at the trading station for the class to fly in that you wish to be had, but even at a C class, this ship is freaking sweet. And yes, you can upgrade this ship with sold separately merch and modules, and you can earn yourself a lovely ship like this in time. Finance options are available. Yep, so please hop on over and make a deal of a lifetime. Come and pick yours up. That's a Triple Eagle Double Sunset, Dragonfly Black Hole, Waypoint Diplo, Eagle Reflection Diplo. That's Triple Eagle Double Sunset, Dragonfly Black Hole, Waypoint Diplo, Eagle Reflection Diplo. Heck yes, we'll see you over at this system where you can pick yours up today. We'll see you soon. Heck yes, just come loaded with your frickin' units. Finance options are available from Liquidator Yadomq. Yep, so I have now just hit my 4K subs, and my channel is 1 year old, and I need to thank each and every one of you for your support. Thank you very much. It's been a freaking awesome journey, and I hope to see you soon, and it'd be nice to see you in one of these, the Anvil of Destiny.
So yeah, that was when my channel was about 1 year old, and what is it, 4K subs or something? So yeah, it really has grown. It's grown rather rapidly, and there's a few people that gave me shout outs that helped carry my channel up. I went up about 4,000 subscribers in the space of about 2 months, and that was very much thank you to Jason Plays and also Survival Bob for giving me the odd shout out, and also Hawks Gaming, he gave me a shout out too. So thank you very much, you freaking legends out there amongst you all, and yeah, freaking great. So anyhow, let's just tap out of there. So that was back when I got 4K subscribers. There's the coordinates if you want to go and get the Anvil of Destiny. It's such a good looking ship. I've still got an anvil-y type looking ship, you know, the droid barrel wing. Yeah, it's quite a nice one. It's a red and white number though, but it's the same model. Right, okay, now let's hit up. This is when I hit 6,000 subscribers. What did I do for this one? Oh, this was about the No Man's Sky press pack. So if you haven't ever seen the No Man's Sky press pack, you're in for quite a treat. Here you go, let me hit this up, because I got this when I went to the Guildford meetup. I actually won it in a raffle. It's pretty darn sweet. But before I show you that, let's just have a quick look what people are saying over here. So we've got Zoo Games in the house. Hello there, Zoo. And we've got Dr. Pong. Home now. What did I miss? You haven't missed much, Pong. Not much at all. And Meogi in the house. Well, hello there, Meogi. And we've also got Night Tracer. Night Tracer. Quipla. Yeah, he's speaking in Klingon. Hello there, Night Tracer. Welcome one and all. Welcome one and all. Right, okay, here we go. Let's play this one. So this was at 6,000 subs. It's a bit piratey. Well, hello there, chums. I figured for my 60k subscribers, I'm going to take you through this collector's pack that I got. So let's just slide that out. As you can see there, it's got a very nice sort of box, almost like a booklet. Well, it is a booklet, basically. And in the back page there is actually one of the first edition CDs. Yes, that's vanilla. I didn't touch it. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some still images of each of the pages so you get to enjoy this book. And yeah, it's just going to be in a video montage without me talking over it, with a bit of music. So enjoy the contents of this for my 6K subscribers. We have a visitor. Hello there, visitor. 1 second, let me just make you nice and big on screen. We've got Ivy that's just come in. Here we go. Okay, you can be able to see Ivy. Come on in, Ivy. There you go.
Hello, where's the camera? There.
Yeah, on top of the screen. There it is. There you are. Look, you can see yourself on the screen. Look, there you are. So thank you very much, Ivy. Nice one.
You're welcome.
So yeah.
I'm wearing No Man's Sky.
Yeah, we got this at the Guildford meetup. We got that at the Guildford meetup. So
how
thank
they
you.
can see it? Look.
They can see it. They can see it. Look, you can see you on the screen.
There's a lot in here. Worthy, Dr. Pong.
As you know, Ivy, I'm doing my
Good at game. Is it Dimash?
Yeah, that's Dimash. Yeah, that's Dimash Smash. Yeah.
Nella.
Yeah, you met Nella, dude, in real life at Guildford meetup.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a lovely lady. So anyway, I want to say a massive thank you to you while you're here, Ivy. For what she lets me game. You know, I mean, what missus would put up with somebody gaming as much as me? She's been freaking awesome. So yeah. And she's got her own channel, and I got her into doing the whole YouTubey type stuff.
No, what happened is...
Go on then. Yeah.
This is the story, okay?
The story.
So Steve is doing his game, and I'm so fed up. He has no time for me anymore.
Oh.
And then I started doing gardening instead. Is it a good idea? So he has his own hobby, and I have my own hobby. But sometimes I'm alone and do nothing, you know. So I still let you play.
Yeah, but no. But basically, Ivy gets home from work and she's always wanted a garden of her own. When we got this house, she started converting the garden. So you turn some little fibber-jibbers, because you go out into the garden as soon as you get home from work, and you used to just when the weather's nice.
Yeah, I disappear.
Yeah. So when she disappeared, I was playing No Man's Sky. This is before I was live streaming and doing all this sort of shenanigans. And I thought, let's make a channel. Let's just start doing it. So yeah, I started doing my own thing, and it just sort of snowballed from there. And then I said, Ivy, why didn't you start doing your gardening stuff? Sadly, she had already done her raised beds and got the garden looking fairly decent.
Well, because I like to design the garden. I like designing house. Make it nice and neat, and also the garden. What if the garden is nice and the house is crap? So I have two jobs. I'm doing gardening and the house as well to tidy. Steve never done anything.
What? Come on, you're making me sound terrible. I make you umpteen billion cups of tea.
You know what he does for me? Make a cup of tea.
Yeah, I keep her fueled.
Yeah. And drive me home and back and forth at work. And what else?
Yeah, the taxi
We
driver.
go out in a weekend.
Yeah, pretty much every weekend, wherever you want to go, innit?
Yeah, whenever I come home, Steve make me tea. Come down, Would you like a cup of tea?
If you want to see what we get up to at weekends, Ivy does vlogs over on her channel. So if you, I'm usually there because I go out with her. So yeah, I often make cameo appearances. So yeah, hit up Manila London's channel. So that's Manila London.
Oh yeah, thank you for watching
as
as well for my videos. So most of you is watching my videos. So thank you very much. I hit 3,000 subscribers. Thank you.
She knows most of you now.
Oh, I'm not gonna read Nella, Dr. Pong, Meogi, The Mask, Good at Game, Cuttis Rod, Warfy, Rayon. I'm not looking at the screen. Who else? Moose, Jason plays, another voice, and who was? Elite Game.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot in my head.
Yeah, and his twin brother in it. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the name of the twin brother?
OWG Games now, or
I can't
something called
remember
Gamers.
that.
Yeah, he's changed his name a few times. It used to be something else. Yeah, it used to be Jim's No Man's Sky at one stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you tell them that we're going to the Philippines? We're planning to go to the Philippines.
I hadn't, no. Well, Ivy purchased a church.
He's gonna disappear soon.
Oh, no, well, not that soon. It's a plan like, well, even if we do go over to the Philippines, I'm still going to be here. We're going to be doing vlogs of what we're doing in the Philippines. So Ivy bought a church out in the Philippines when we first got together. She was living with me. I said, don't give me any rent. You get something in the Philippines. And she bought herself a church. And yeah, it's a modern church. It's not like the churches we get here. It's all sort of one level. It's really nice. It's got marble flooring in it. But yeah, she got it for like $4,000. It's huge.
No, $4,000. At least 8 grand.
Was it 6?
8 grand.
I think it was 6. Yeah.
No, 8 grand.
Okay, go on and say 8 then. But yeah, it's a snip for what you pay over here. And yeah, the plan is we want to actually do it up and make it fit for purpose. In fact, I've done a No Man's Sky build of my dream house in the Philippines.
Did you?
Inside No Man's Sky, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think I've got the base somewhere.
We don't have an idea yet what we're going to do to the church. Of course, the church just straight.
Yeah.
4 walls. 2 doors end to end. That's it. And it's very long.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, so we've got that as a plan for the future. So we might be doing vlogs about that as and when. But yeah, she's awesome, isn't she? She's lovely, isn't she, Ivy? But thank you very much for the juice. That's very kind of you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Who's that there? KN19H70. Oh God. KN19H.
Night Tracer.
Oh God.
Night Tracer. Night Tracer.
Oh, Night Tracer.
Yeah, that's him.
Meogi said 3,000. What a star. Thank you. Your wife is best. Cherish her.
Yeah, you are lovely. I do cherish her. Well, I think we make a good partnership, especially since I was helping her at first with her YouTube stuff, doing the tags and thumbnails. Now she does all her own thumbnails. She does all her own editing. She's doing her own tags now as well. So
I'm trying to.
What's the only thing I do for you now is set the end cards, isn't it, and do the cards in between, and that's it. And the monetization, I set that and put your advert in the middle.
So OWG Games said my best friend is teacher in the Philippines. Huh?
Oh, wow.
Easy, he planned that.
Yeah, I would love to do something like that.
And they live in the Philippines too.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'm hoping that my work has got a place over in the Philippines. That'd be cool. One day, fingers crossed. But yeah. Well, thank you very much for the juice, Ivy, and thanks for coming in and saying hello. You timed that quite well.
Hello, everyone.
I did say to her, if you do want to come in and say hello to people, then that'd be great.
Because whenever he come up here, the door closed. You can't open the door. So he asked me to come if I wanted to.
Yeah, I just said, can you bring me up some juice in about 20
just to
minutes?
interrupt a little bit.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you
Right
very much.
then.
I'll get back to doing my video. You can say goodbye.
Right, I'll see you later as well in my video. I think I'm going to upload my video.
You're going to upload your video later?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Take care. Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Cool. There we go. That was the lovely Ivy. Thank you, Ivy. Righto. Yeah, I do. I have a basement laugh out loud, so Scottish Rod. So yeah, I met Scottish Rod as well. In fact, I'll find the video of me meeting Scottish Rod in a moment, because that was pretty darn funny. Let me go back over to my podcast and we carry on with this press pack. There we go. Very much everybody that's joining and watching and commenting. It means the world. Thank you. Okay, so that one goes on for a little while, so you know what, I'll stop that one anyway. But yeah, that was when I hit the 6,000 subscribers. Now this one's very quick. This is a short, so this is less than a minute. But this is when I hit 19. So this was not so long ago. How do I make this play?
Do that, Chums. It was I, Captain Stephen. I just want to say a massive, great big thank you to everybody that's subscribed. I've just hit 19,000 subscribers. Thank you very, very much. Awesome, awesome waking up to that. So, nice one. Salute and mondo to each and every one of you. Cheery.
And that's that one. It's going to loop, so I just killed that. So yeah, 22,000 subscribers, people. 22,000 subs. Let me see if I can find that Captain Stephen Scottish Rod, because meeting Scottish Rod, I think, was the highlight of my previous year. Yeah, there we go. Scottish Rod. Oh, dear. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to hit play.
Comes
with the sound.
There he is. The man, the legend is on my shorts. Awesome. Hello. Awesome. This is a great day. So we're outside of Jollibee. How you doing, Scottish Rod?
I'm alright.
He's borrowed Ivor's hat. He looks awesome. And we've got quite a lot of passing traffic, and we've had some unusual looks. I can't think of why. Well, I can see the Jollibee sign. We're almost there.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, he's such a character as Scottish Rod. If you haven't subbed to Scottish Rod, hit him up. He's freaking awesome. But yeah, that was an epic day out. So that's one of the sort of vlog things that I want to start doing more of, you know, where I go out and about and maybe even meet people from the actual community and stuff. So yeah, I was planning on meeting up with Meogi in March, now really, over at some sort of all-you-can-eat buffet in Birmingham. But with everything that was going on and COVID and all that sort of shenanigans, I just didn't really feel right in doing it. But now things are starting to settle. Maybe something in the summer. I'd have to think of something to do. But yeah, pretty darn freaking sweet. What a beautiful hat, says Scottish Rod. You made it beautiful, my friend. Oh dear. Hello there, Shiny. Hello, Shiny Red Flag. And we've got Pargroove in the house. Tyler Thunder as well. Hello there, Tyler Thunder. Welcome, welcome. Let me just scroll up and see if anybody else has snuck in. Yeah, so, yeah, Christopher's there. Nice one. Okay, well, that's pretty much all the sort of videos that I wanted to play and all the thank yous I wanted to say, and just to show you my little journey here. So thank you very much, everyone. However, I've just jumped onto Sean Murray's Twitter. And to be honest, I haven't checked it for a couple of days. Check out this by Marty Merrick. Look at that. How cool is that? Freaking awesome sterling work there, Marty Merrick. And I love the fact that you've used some of this fonty type stuff at the top here. It's really, really cool. I'm loving all the gearage and things that you've put in the background. Really nicely done. That is proper darn freaking sweet, that. Really like that. That is awesome. Cool. And then we've got Sean Murray here that's actually put up that they've been nominated for another award. So No Man's Sky, the most evolving game. Okay, fair enough. It is an evolving game. It has evolved massively from the day dot, hasn't it, really? So out of all of those games, I'd say that they stand a very big chance of winning this, you know? Yeah, I would like to hope to think that they've got this one in the bag. Cool. Well, good luck, Hello Games, with that one. Heck yes. Well deserved if you win it. Brilliant. And it's an actual Games Award. You're going to get a little golden trophy for that one with a bloke's head on it. Well, yeah, it probably will. Nice one. Well, good luck. Okay, so that's pretty much all the news for No Man's Sky. There hasn't been much going on No Man's Sky wise. I did say though about freighter base parts, didn't I? So here we go. No Man's Sky freighter base parts new. I don't know whether it's going to come up with GT Apex as one. How am I going to find this? New parts. So B-Ball's done one. So let's hit up B-Ball's one, because B-Ball shows it as well quite well. So let's have a quick look.
and welcome.
So, just to point out, this chair that he's sitting on, and this little sort of light box planter type thing, they're the next Quicksilver items. So you know we've got some decals coming up. Those are the new items after that. So they're coming up soon. So hopefully after we've got all 3 decals unlocked, these are next in the Quicksilver store.
Welcome to a quick video on what we could expect for next updates. I mean, you might already have seen the video we were checking on the stream last week from Gecko GT, where he did some discoveries on the new building parts. We're just gonna go over a little bit of new building parts that have been added. I am sitting in the new chair and also a pot, a light illuminated pot here, which I am assuming is going to be part of the new No Man's Sky expedition, or maybe Quicksilver items, but we are not here for that. I want to go and check a few. See, these are the original ones, and these are the...
I'll just chip it in to where he starts putting in the actual parts. Here we go.
I'm going to place one here, and then we'll snap the rest against that, so we have a nice freighter room. Now, if I'm gonna go to the new building part, let's as you can see, it also doesn't snap. Let's start the part on the side.
So this is where he's putting in an elevator. You can see the floor going up and down.
And up, which is very interesting. So on the side, let me select the second one here. This is like a panel, an open panel. I don't see any walls, so this seems like it's like a landing pad or a balcony for the freighter. This would be weird that they allow this, but we'll have to see. So this is the new building parts that were data mined. They look very nice. I definitely love the look of them. And this is the lift here. Now it seems that even, let me just delete these rooms. We won't need them anymore, so let's delete.
So the new parts look like they're going to let you go outside of your freighter on those mezzanines, and it looks like there's going to be some sort of elevator to go from floor to floor, and it looks like it just moves on its own, up and down, up and down. Now, beforehand, when we used to be able to build freighters going back when they first introduced freighter bases, you could actually put in ramps and have second floors like you can now, but you could also make 2-story high rooms or even 3-story high rooms. And yeah, you could have like multiple sort of farms going on inside there and all sorts of stuff. And we had internal staircases. You know, all the internal base parts? We had quite a lot of the internal base parts that we could use inside of our freighters. We could even put in dividing walls with like little holes in and all sorts of other stuff. But they reduced that down to what we have now. So it looks like they're looking to expand it back up again, which is a little odd. They take it away and then they give it back. Yeah. So we'll see where they go with that. I mean, they improved all the base building sort of tools for bases on planet surfaces. So to see that they're thinking about upping freighter bases does interest me somewhat. But it also intrigues me that we haven't got the station overriders yet, you know? So what are they planning with the station override? And with the station override, could they be doing something there? Would we be able to build stuff inside of the stations? I really don't know. Because the actual core of the space station, though, says flight path control center, basically, something like that. I'm wondering whether it just lets you call in a certain ship spawn within inside of that system to sort of speed up ship hunting, because it can get a little dry waiting for ships to fly in, especially if it's an exotic and it's not a first waver. You can be there for freaking hours waiting for the exotic to fly in. Yes, elevators would be great, says Pargroove. Heck yes. Mandrake just tipped me £3.14. That's pie, isn't it? Yes, he tipped me a slice of pie. Thank you very much, Mandrake. 07, chappie. Thanking you. Very much appreciated that. Thank you very much. Lovely. So yeah, I am... Well, you know how I feel about No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is my favourite game of all time. I love No Man's Sky, and it is my go-to game. And although I may go away from it when there's not too much content like I am at the moment with Elden Ring, or like I did with Dragon's Dogma, or even Bee Simulator, going back some time ago now. Yes, I was playing a game called Bee Simulator. It was actually good fun. Yeah, seriously, don't knock it until you try it. It's freaking great. So here we go. Let me show you a bit of Bee Simulator. You can see it be Simulator. It's actually really good fun. Here we go. And yeah, that helps if I put it back onto podcast mode, doesn't it? Here's all my videos on Bee Simulator. So that's the tutorial, a new hive. Let's go for episode 2, a sick bee. You get to fly around the park as a bee. Just looking at Beeblebum's channel there with all the hivey type stuff and the fact that he's Beeble. I'm surprised he hasn't hit this game up. It's on PC as well. There we go.
Mom, I mean...
Well, hello there, chums. Well, it looks like we're going to go and see the Queen Bee. Heck yeah. So let's go and see good old Queenieman Queen Face. Right, so I guess I go over to here. Right, well, that didn't do anything. So let's just sort of hover. Ah, let's fly right down to...
Well,
there we go.
You must be very eager to get to work.
Yeah.
I am.
I will go and see
I don't
her.
know what I should be doing.
There are
Brilliant.
many different jobs in the hive. Scouts, guards, nannies, but most of us
Right.
are honeybees.
I turn on the yellow marker. There's yellow. Right.
So this is the outside world. This is bee vision that I'm using right now. Bee vision, so you can see all of the pollens and things. But
Right,
when
I'm
I
going
come
to
out
use
of
my
bee vision, it's
turbo,
a
which is
beautiful game.
R1. Flying over there in bee vision. Nice. So I'm using all my techniques, chums, that I learnt in the tutorial. What I have noticed is you can't do barrel rolls or loop-the-loops. I don't know whether bees can actually do that. I don't even think scientists have managed to work out how bees can even fly, because they've got big fat bodies and tiny little wings. But yeah, miracle
there is a
that
bee
they
over
are.
there.
Right,
She
okay,
doesn't look
excellent.
well.
It looks like we've got all of that. Oh, we've got a bee in
should see if I can
distress.
help her.
Let's go and help this little bee in distress. I think I've got my... There, I've now filled my pollen. I can't get any more. Oh, watch out, Bush. It's me, Captain Steve, a wayward bee. Oh, hello.
Hello,
How are you?
You all right?
They don't
you
look all
help
right. They're
getting
all
back
over
to
the
the
place. They
hive?
look drunk.
I actually really enjoyed Bee Simulator. So yeah, I have migrated away from No Man's Sky at times, like when I did Bee Simulator. And now I'm doing Elden Ring. I know that I'm really enjoying Elden Ring, it has to be said. But yeah, I do want to try and bring more games to my channel at some stage. But even when I was doing Bee Simulator or Dragon's Dogma, I was still trying to do daily videos for No Man's Sky. I haven't been doing daily videos as of late for No Man's Sky because I really honestly have run out of things to do in No Man's Sky other than get the titles for all the banners, because I've got maybe 6 or 7 to still get on titles, and I haven't completed my cookery catalogue, but I'm doing that slowly each weekend with Meogi, and I don't want to hammer those things or else I've completely done everything. So I'm not going to do the cookery and stuff up my weekends with Meogi because I want to take my time with it. I'm actually trying to draw out content for No Man's Sky, so sadly it is just whatever Hello Games gives us. So if they give us a new expedition, I'll be covering it. If they give us a new update, definitely be covering it. And if it's a big update or a reset, I plan to do a whole new playthrough on No Man's Sky. That's what I'm waiting for, is a big update, something like the size of Next or beyond. If we get one more update of that size, I'm going to start a brand new save and play all the way through. I want to do my adventure again. I want to voice EXO. So don't you worry. No Man's Sky content is not disappearing from my channel. Or at least I'd like to hope it isn't. I really, 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 really hope that there is another really large update. I'm hoping the fact that we got, 3.8 come out, and 3.7, 3.6, whatever, and it hasn't jumped to 4.0. I think they're holding on. They're holding on to give us version 4.0, a new box art maybe. It's like we haven't even got a PlayStation 5 box art yet. Even though they did next gen or whatever, I don't think you can actually get a PS5 boxed version of No Man's Sky. I mean, I was looking for the images for my artwork for my box earlier. Let me jump over onto Tinterwebs. Let me get rid of this for a second. So if I just go onto Google and I type in No Man's Sky box art. There we go. Well, No Man's Sky PS5 box. There we go. If I jump into images, I couldn't find one earlier for the PS5. There's just PS4. So if there is a PS5 version, I haven't seen it as yet. So yeah, I mean, look, they've got Spider-Man and stuff, but nothing there for PS5 as yet. So I'm hoping Hello Games does a PS5 boxed version and also brings out version 4.0 in the very near future. Fingers crossed this is the year for that to happen. The only worry I've got is maybe they're thinking, well, let's wait until PlayStation VR 2 lands, and then we'll do a PSVR 2 version along with the PS5 box version. You know, that would make sense, wouldn't it? This year, I think, is going to be quite exciting for No Man's Sky and Hello Games. Because, yeah, they're going to be bringing out No Man's Sky to the Switch, which is going to be a whole new avenue of players coming in on board. Lovely jubbly, always good. And PSVR 2. You know, hopefully that's going to land at some stage this year. And I'm hoping a port of the PlayStation VR version to VR 2. There's a few sort of weird bugs with VR 2. So a lot of people that are running Expedition 5 right now are saying that in VR mode, they can't actually do the horror mission, you know, with the underwater eyeball that holds you. Apparently that doesn't work inside of the Expedition, so they have to change it back to flat mode to do certain missions. And apparently, even when you get to the end of the game and you need to jump to the universe, to the next universe, in VR mode, it doesn't let you do that. Or it hasn't done for some time. I don't know whether that's been fixed now. But yeah, hopefully they just add a little bit more polish into game. And I'm hoping in between, when this expedition ends, I'm hoping that there's going to be a couple of updates of polish. Maybe a little bit like Synthesis, to sort of just tie up some of these loose ends and the crashes and the hangs and the little niggles that we're getting in multiplayer. Yeah, because it is getting harder to play a multiplayer. I'm not going to lie, it's getting quite difficult to play at the weekend sometimes, especially the weekend missions. Playing with Meogi isn't so bad. Yeah, we haven't had many crashes there, surprisingly. But when I'm doing the weekend missions, people fall out of group all the time, or the mission goes a bit squiffy. I mean, you've been watching my weekend missions, you've seen it happen live. Anyhow, so that's all the No Man's Sky news, and that's what I'm hoping to bring to my channel when it comes to No Man's Sky. All I can say is, please bear with me during this lull, because it is a lull. It's a bit of a dip for No Man's Sky content, and I think that's purposely being done by Hello Games to hold out for the Nintendo Switch version, but also maybe PSVR 2, and to give perhaps this year version 4.0, fingers crossed. You know, so hopefully it's going to be a big one. I did think it was going to be a big one last year though. We got the Sentinel update, and we got a few other bits and bobs, didn't we? So we would have to wait and see. I don't want to big it up too much or hype it up too much, because it could just amount to being exactly that, just hype. Okay, so Elden Ring. So Elden Ring is the game that I've been playing quite a lot of. I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying the content, and especially if you picked up Elden Ring. What I would say is Elden Ring is nothing like any of the other From Software games. It's freaking awesome. And a lot of my Monday streams, I do a lot of exploring. I also do a lot of dying, because you do run into things accidentally that kill you. And to sometimes get into a new area, you've got to unlock that area, which normally means a boss fight. And I tell you what, the bosses in this are freaking great. And the variety in enemies is awesome. And the actual landscape and how the biomes transition from one biome to another, it's a really breathtaking game just to do some exploration in. So yeah, if you like exploration, I'd say give it a try. I mean, yes, you are going to get frustrated with some of the combat, but it's still a lovely game. I really wish they added camera mode in. I mean, look how beautiful that looks. It's freaking stunning, isn't it? And yeah, there's some pretty darn freaking gnarly monsters in this. It's got a very sort of Clive Barker meets Lord of the Rings meets Game of Thrones type vibe about it. It's good. It's not bad. When I say it's not bad, it's very good. So yeah, awesome. There's some great videos here. I like the fact that these guys from Software actually tweet out videos from the community. So content creators' videos on Let's Play guides and how do I guides or best start guides and things like that. And it's not always just the big ones. You know, this is Legacy Gaming there. They've just put that out, which is pretty cool. You know, no blue tick next to his name or anything like that. Yeah, pretty nice. So they're helping the actual content creators out there get seen. Elden Ring people, be nice if you share what I'm out. Yeah, would be nice. You can but hope, you can but hope. Oh, hello there, KJ Gaming. We've got KJ Gaming in the house. We've got Copperbelly Bill. Hello, hello, hello. And Radion Oakman and Dave Langer. Well, hello there, Dave Langer. Yes, the map is crazy. It's pretty darn freaking sweet. So yeah, there have been times where I've covered quite a fair few different games, just like Red Dead Redemption 2. I've got a playlist on Red Dead Redemption 2. If you hit up my playlists, let's just jump over to my channel quickly. Let's just jump on into my channel. And let's hit up playlists. Let's just see what other playlists I've got, just to sort of recap on some of the games that I have covered off. So here we go, creative playlists. Blibby, right out, dum dum dum. Sifu. I only done 4 videos on Sifu. But apparently they're doing an update soon, which lets you have an easier mode to play in. Could be worth having a relook at that at some stage. What else have I done? Games for 2022. Yeah, there's some cool games in there that I really am looking forward to. There's Pray for the Gods. Pray for the Gods. I really enjoyed that. There's 10 videos in there, full playthrough of the game. So it's like when I actually play through the whole of Elden Ring and I've actually completed it, there is a New Game Plus. I might jump into New Game Plus, I might not. But after I've completed it, that's pretty much my Elden Ring content done. And then I'll be looking for another game to bring to the channel. So it's not just going to be Elden Ring forever. I'd started doing Demon Souls ages ago. There's only 3 videos in there because I suck at it. And I gave up on that one because it was too hard. Elden Ring, I've done loads of videos in Elden Ring now. Where's my Elden Ring playlist? It's somewhere around here, isn't it? Dilly dilly dee. It's somewhere in here. It's somewhere in here. Yeah, there's my Dragon's Dogma one. 46 videos in there. I really love Dragon's Dogma. What else? Star Citizen, 4 videos in there. I kind of liked Star Citizen and kind of didn't. I got bored very quickly in Star Citizen. I wouldn't say it's a living, breathing game as yet. In Star Citizen, in the last episode, if you want to have a bit of a laugh in Star Citizen, what I found was fun to do is strip down to your pants and crawl around on the floor. And whenever you see any sort of multiplayers playing in multiplayer, go up to them by crawling up to them and just go meow down by their feet. The catting is what I call it. Yeah, pretty good fun that, catting. So yeah, that did make it quite entertaining. I used to do Will I Die sort of games where I play for an hour. I've got an egg timer down there that I turn, well, it's an hourglass. I turn over and see if I can last an hour in game and stuff. Yeah. Oh, Jet to the Far Shore. Yeah, done that. Done Borderlands as well. So I have covered off a lot of game. Hunter's Arena Legends. That was good fun. I forgot about that. That was great fun, actually. I got 6 in there. That was really good fun. It's almost like Elden Ring PvP, but constant. It's quite good fun. Immortals Phoenix Rises. So yeah, I only done like 2 or 3 videos in there. Actually, I did more than that. I did a lot in Phoenix Rises. It was a bit odd. But yeah, I got a bit bored of that one. Right near to the end as well, I just lost interest. I got Temtem, 6 videos in there. If you like Pokemon, it's actually worth a look, that Temtem. It's actually not bad. It's not a bad game. What else have I got? Biomutant, 14 videos in there. I've got Squadron Leaders, and there's 21 videos in there. Void Bastards. Ah! Void Bastards is a great game. It's got lots of English humour in it. It's great. It's really good. Yeah, 7 videos in there. So yeah, you can see here, I've been doing content, side content to No Man's Sky for some time. The Last Campfire, 14 videos in there. Really, really cool, The Last Campfire. I've done some retro games as well. There's all sorts in there. There's Final Fight, World Heroes, Art of Fighting, Dig Dug, all sorts in there. Check that out if you're into retro gaming. I want to do some more retro gaming. Yeah, there's just so much. I've done loads and loads of sub-content. It's like when Cyberpunk first dropped. I'd done 40 videos on Cyberpunk. But like I say, while I was doing all these playlists on different games, I was actually doing daily content for No Man's Sky. And sadly, I just haven't got the content. There isn't anything else for me to do unless I started a new playthrough now, which I kind of see as being a little pointless. And there's lots of people out there already in the community doing playthrough after playthrough. If they're not doing normal mode, they're doing permadeath, or they're doing speed runs, or they're doing competitions, or we're making our own content. All of us in No Man's Sky are just clutching at straws of what to do with No Man's Sky. As good as it is, as big and infinite that it is, you know, a lot of us have got over 1,000 hours in it. What do you do after 1,000 hours? I was really hoping the Sentinel update was going to be end game sort of content, and yes, it did give a little bit of a challenge until you worked out the patterns. But after you get that multi-tool, after you've got your royal multi-tool, what do you do then? I think Hello Games missed out a trick. They could have put in some more modules inside of those terminals. So if it's not a royal multi-tool, maybe they should have stuck things in there like the incinerator module, or some really rare spec modules like double S-class modules or something, or even triple S. So you can take out all 3 of your S-class modules and put in a triple S module that gives you the boost that all 3 would give you, so you can free up a slot, so you could have more weapons in there and stuff, and then introduce new weapons. Not all in one update either. They could have just leaked them out slowly, so maybe after 3 months stick in the incinerator, and then bring out another one that maybe eats shields or something, or a sticky grenade so you can shoot it onto the healer sentinel, and when it goes over to heal another bot it explodes and actually takes them out and stuff. That'd be quite cool. And they could have just introduced new weapons every season perhaps and just stuck them in there, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully Hello Games get something in order where loot is a little bit more driven, you know. We can only but hope. We can only but hope. So there's a lot of Red Dead there as well. You can see there's a load of my party playlists for music, but they're all unlisted, so don't worry, you won't see all those sorts of stuff, so that's all cool. Yeah. Got lots and lots and lots and lots of videos in there. Fauna photography. This is going back ages now. Oh, PSVR Air Combat 7. That was a freaking treat. And Robinson the Journey. I had a blast on that one. So this is going right back at the start of my actual channel and playlist creation. You can see there I was playing other games alongside No Man's Sky anyway. But yeah, it was mainly No Man's Sky. And then I've done a bit of Destiny, done 5 Destiny videos there as well. So even right back in the day I was doing videos on other games. But don't you worry, I will be back. I will be back covering No Man's Sky as soon as there's No Man's Sky content to be had. And until then, I'm having a lot of fun with Elden Ring. So just stick with us. But yeah, awesome. So luckily No Man's Sky didn't go the Elite Dangerous way. Well, yeah, the latest news for Elite Dangerous is they've actually, Frontier, I think, have chosen now to ditch console versions of the game and only support PC going forward. So yeah, it looks like console Elite Dangerous has had the pause button pressed. Yeah, hopefully that's never going to happen over on the No Man's Sky front, but I'd imagine at some stage, after they've maybe put in some graphical enhancements, it's like, are we still waiting on the no, we've got the AMD Fidelity update now, haven't we? So maybe not. And now that they've just brought in the Nintendo Switch, I can't imagine them jumping away and not doing any backwards compatibility updates. To be fair, that kind of should make people on PlayStation 4 and Xbox, the older editions of Xbox, whatever versions they are, I have no idea what Microsoft were thinking when they came up with their naming conventions. I'm freaking lost now with Xbox. But yeah, it makes you think that there's still going to be that backwards compatibility, mainly because they've just brought in the Nintendo Switch. That's kind of secured the future for PlayStation 4 and also Xbox. But does that mean that the Xbox and the PlayStation versions are going to be on par with the Nintendo Switch version? Are they going to bundle all of last gen together with Switch and maybe do updates that we're going to see for next gen a lot more often? It's like we had a next gen update that gave us all those sort of ray tracy reflections inside of the station and things, but PlayStation 4 and Xbox didn't get that. You know, is there going to be that separation? And is that separation going to grow larger over the years? Who knows? And when I say years, is No Man's Sky going to be supported for years by Hello Games? They have announced that they're working on a new project, and I can't wait to see what that new project is, because they stated it's going to be as ambitious, if not more so, than No Man's Sky. And No Man's Sky is freaking huge and very ambitious. So I can't wait to see what Hello Games has got planned when it comes to their new project. So yeah, it might be that that new project drops after I finish playing Elden Ring. That'd be nice, Hello Games. And I can jump straight into that. And if you want to give me early access Hello Games, that'd be freaking fantastic, Mondo. It really would. Yeah, anyway, I think I'm waffling a bit now, people, so I'm going to wrap this up. But I want to say a massive, great big thank you to everybody that's helped get my channel to where it is. Without you, my channel wouldn't be anything. So thank you very much for sticking by us, and thank you very much for all your support through the years. My channel, if I click on my About page, I started this channel in July of 2019. So it's now 2022, so 20, 21, 22. It'd be my 4th year anniversary, I think, this year, people, if my maths is right. Yeah. Oh no. Yes, yeah, 4th year anniversary in July. So a lot of people like to set themselves goals. Because of the actual, if you look at my channel, let me just hit home. So on my channel, you'll see stats here. And you can see there that it's pretty much baselined with a little spike there when, Sentinel update came out or Expedition. But it does sort of flatline massively at the moment. And I'm not going to say that I'm going to be hitting any goals, really. I mean, subscribers for the last 30 days says 0. No, I'm usually get around about, what, a dozen every day or so. Yeah, with little spikes every now and again. Not too sure. Yeah, that was probably when we had the Sentinel update. That was probably when we had the Expeditions update. So I know that there's been some big content creators in the past that riding the No Man's Sky roller coaster just wasn't for them, because you see a massive spike and then a massive drop off, a massive spike, a massive drop off, and it can be quite difficult, especially when you're putting in just as much effort into the videos and content, to see it just not really peaking and getting carried. But I think that's partly down to the algorithms inside of YouTube as well. YouTube doesn't really do much for content creators. So if I jump up here and I type in No Man's Sky right now and hit return, boom, what you're going to get is all the videos that have had the most views. And a lot of the time it's not the channels that have put something up the soonest. For you to see the latest videos, it can be a little bit difficult. Oh look, there's mine there. But if I go to here, go to filter, and I just put in upload date to see today's. Yes, oh look, there's one of Ricey's. Ricey, awesome content creator. But yeah, a lot of the time I get videos appearing here that have got sort of titles that are in different languages. It'd be nice if you could. I really wish there was a regional flag in here, but there isn't. There's location, but it doesn't really do anything by location. When you hit location, it just comes up with no results found. It doesn't frickin' work. But yeah, who knows? Maybe it's because I'm on a desktop or something. But look, I get all this sort of stuff, which is like in a completely different language. I can't watch that one. Not really. Yeah, so it just throws a load of junk at you. And it's very hard to find new gaming content creators. It's not so bad trying to find live, because in here you can hit filters and you can hit live. So you can see anybody doing No Man's Sky live right now, and sometimes you can find somebody pretty darn cool. But it's a little bit few and far between in finding new content creators. It's not as easy as it once was. The algorithm was very different, and they showed the newest content first and then the highest hitters. Now they put the highest hitters up first, and that's all they seem to be promoting. So No Man's Sky, I mean, yeah, that's, look, 2 weeks ago, 49,000 views and stuff like that. But you just get loads and loads thrown at you that are a couple of months or a couple of weeks old. No, they're 3 weeks old, that one. 3 months old. 7 days ago, not too bad. But yeah, it's usually high hitters. Ones that have held the algorithm for the longest, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. But look at that. Somebody's selling a No Man's Sky exotic ship on Etsy for £28.85. Wow, let's have a quick look at that. Well, that's not bad. That's not a bad 3D print. I mean, you can see the print lines on it. You know what? That's quite cool. That is very cool. There's quite a few ships for sale on Etsy. Isn't that... That's pretty darn freaking sweet, isn't it? There you go, people. If you want to get yourself some... I mean, that's cool, isn't it? The Golden Vector. 105 quid, though. But what size is that? That's actually a good job, isn't it? And look, there's a pair of pliers to it. It's actually a decent size. It's not bad. That's pretty cool. Awesome. Well, there we go, people. Anyway, I'm going to end off. Like I said, I'm sort of just jibber-jabbering a bit now, aren't I? But there we go, people. Thank you very much for all of your... Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I'm getting ahead of myself. Thank you very, very much for all of your support, people. It's much appreciated. And yeah, I love this community, and I do love No Man's Sky. It's my favourite game. I mean, when I was a kid, this is the sort of game that I really hoped... I used to play Elite on my Amiga 1200 when I was a kid. And when I was playing it, the game that I was visualising in my head was very much No Man's Sky. And I was thinking, one day games will get this good. One day this game will exist, the game in my head. It must have been the same game in the head of Mr. Murray, because, yeah, he made my dreams come true. Yeah, so thank you very much, Hello Games. Thank you very much, Hello Games, for giving us such an awesome game to cover. I just hope that this year brings us more content to cover. Anyway, people, thank you very much, and see you later. Bye all. Cheery bye. Take care. Oh, hold on. It looks like I missed a couple of donations there. I just saw them on the end screen, so I didn't say a massive, great big thank you for the actual donations. But who were those that gave the donations? 1 second, let me just go into podcast, 1 moment. Let's have a look, see if they pop up down here in the bottom corner. So Guthroom, £5. Thank you very much, Guthroom, and Cue Ball Gaming also dropped us a donation. Thank you very much, people. Very much appreciated, and sorry for not seeing that. I didn't get all my animations pop up, or if I did... Oh, I've got my sound turned off on my laptop so it doesn't get picked up by my bloody mic, so I didn't hear the sound alerts. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, well, take care. Thank you. Cheery bye. For the second time. I just jumped to the next screen. Bye-bye.